Hey, what's happening and welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into issue 3 of Star Wars Prelude to the Rebellion. But before we jump in, let's take a quick moment to recap where things stand, because events on Saria are heating up. So previously, Representative Saleas arrived on Saria to urge the High Council to join the Galactic Republic. However, Jedi Knight Ki-Adi-Mundi stood firm in his traditional ways, ultimately swaying the Council to reject the offer. Saria chose to remain independent, cautious of outside influence and fiercely proud of its isolation. But while the political tides churn, Ki-Adi faces turmoil much closer to home. His household was in disarray, his wife Shea visibly troubled, and his daughter Sylvn mysteriously missing. When he finally located her at a pro-tech rally, chaos erupts. Amid the confusion, a young Saurian was killed, and Ki-Adi was wrongfully accused of murder by his rival Bron. Fortunately, Republic technology cleared his name. With his honor intact, Ki-Adi was assigned a new mission: track down the true culprit, Maj-Odo, and bring him and his allies, protected by Bron and the elusive Ephant Mon, to justice. But the cost was already high. Ide, an informant and close ally, was killed for uncovering too much. Before dying, he left Ki-Adi a single name, Ephant Mon. And that brings us to the events of issue 3. Maj-Odo's crew is out swoop racing through the streets, an adrenaline-fueled escape from the tightening grip of justice. Skeel challenges Cord to a rematch, blaming his earlier loss on Twin. As the engines roar, Cord's swoop malfunctions and crashes. He barely escapes with his life, but Skeel isn't so lucky. His swoop explodes on impact. Back at their hideout, Twin relays the news to Sylvn and Maj. Cordron is in hospital, Skeel is dead. So Maj offers comfort to Twin, but Sylvn, watching, feels a surge of jealousy. With Skeel gone, Maj sees an opening with her, but before their emotions can unravel further, Ephant Mon appears. The hideout is compromised, he warns. They need to move now. He's taking them somewhere Ki-Adi will never find them. Meanwhile, Ki-Adi-Mundi meets with Elder Naso Modali at the council chambers. The elder is wary and cautious and expresses concern. The situation has escalated and there has been too many casualties, too many questions. He offers to relieve Ki-Adi of his mission, suggesting a new face might calm tensions. But Ki-Adi refuses. He won't abandon the pursuit of justice, but he does request the return of his lightsaber, still held as evidence. The elder declines. The investigation isn't over. This is not the time for exceptions, he insists. Public opinion is turning. Many now see Maj-Odo not as a criminal, but as a persecuted voice of progress. The council must tread carefully, but Ki-Adi doesn't budge. Leadership, he says, is about doing what's right, not about what's popular. With that, he heads to the citadels, knowing he can't count on local law enforcement to find Ephant Mon. There's too much corruption and too many blind eyes. His only lead is Ide's final message. Ki-Adi makes his way to the detention center where a Gran is being held, accused after a dead body was found in his berth. Ki-Adi asks the Gran, "Did you kill him?" The Gran panics. "Why would I stash a body in my own berth?" "To divert suspicion," Ki-Adi replies. Concerned, the Gran cracks. "Ephant Mon," he whispers. "Where is he?" Ki-Adi presses. "I can't say, he'll kill me." "He'll kill you if you stay silent." The Gran gives up the location. Ki-Adi rushes to that location, but when he arrives, the hideout is stripped clean. No trace of Ephant Mon, not even a discarded wrapper. How did he know? Ki-Adi reflects on his Jedi training, Master Yoda's lesson about blind spots. A memory flashes by, training with a wobble ball. Ki-Adi boasts he has no blind spot, but Yoda quickly humbles him. He trips Ki-Adi with his walking stick and replies, "Your blind spot I was." That lesson echoes now as Ki-Adi spots something on the floor. A child's drawing. He recognizes it. Years ago, Sylvan's teacher showed him a similar sketch, and Marwan had expressed concern, saying so much anger for such a little girl. But Ki-Adi dismissed it, and now he sees the truth. How could he have not seen it, he murmurs. How could he have been so blind? Then, a blaster shot pierces the silence. A merc droid steps from the shadows. Ki-Adi dives for cover, and sparks rain around him. Instinctively, he reaches for his lightsaber, but he doesn't have it. He's vulnerable. The droid's aim improves with every shot. Ki-Adi flees, darting through city tunnels, dodging fire. He nearly collides with a young Saurian boy. "Quick, down the manhole," Ki-Adi shouts. They drop into the lower tunnels. The droid follows relentless. Ki-Adi takes a hit, stumbles, but keeps going. "Leave me," he tells the boy. "Get out of here." But the boy refuses. I have a message for you. Quick, there's no time. And a missile strikes. Ki-Adi shields the boy just in time. In the smoke and debris, the boy delivers a message. Elder Narsomo Dali said you were right, that the people need more than what they want. He hands Ki-Adi a scorched package, his lightsaber. Ki-Adi ignites the blade, its green glow cutting through the haze, and with a final surge, he charges the droid and slices through its neck. It collapses, and so does he. Suspended in a bacta tank, Ki-Adi lies unconscious. Monitors pulse gently around him, and Sylvn stands nearby, arms crossed. So, even Jedi need the healing touch of technology, he remarks. El Narsomo Dali doesn't flinch. He was unconscious. We had no choice. Then Sylvn smirks. Still, satisfying to see tech used well. But Narsomo Dali's focus is elsewhere. We need him on his feet as soon as possible. Maj-Odo and the others have left the planet this morning. Then it's no longer your concern, Sylvn replies. But Narsomo reveals his bold move. He petitioned the Jedi Council to extend Ki-Adi's jurisdiction to let him pursue Maj-Odo across the galaxy. They've agreed in principle, he says. He'll be funded, equipped, granted full authority. Sylvn is stunned. You'd risk your career for this? Narsomo answers simply, yes, because it's the right thing to do. And that wraps up issue 3. This chapter dives deep into politics, family, and personal reckoning. Ki-Adi must confront his blind spots, realizing he missed Sylvan's pain and anger all along. Even Jedi can overlook what's closest to them. Meanwhile, Elder Narsomo Dali steps up in a major way, sacrificing political capital to do what's right. He proves that true leadership means making hard choices, even when they're unpopular. Now the chase leaves Saria. Maj-Odo is no longer a local threat, he's a fugitive across the stars. So what do you think? Did the Jedi Council make the right call granting Ki-Adi full pursuit rights? Or is this a dangerous overreach? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're enjoying this deep dive into Prelude to the Rebellion, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and share with fellow fans. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.